Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. It is so good to see you. I hope you are doing well, feeling loved, safe, and protected. Welcome to those who are new. Welcome to those returning. It's amazing to have you. Don't forget to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Let's get started, you guys. What's in the energy? What do we need to know? Okay, so we have Mars. We have 8th house. We have Gemini. All right. So then you also have, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have 6. You have a waxing gibbous and I believe air. All right. So let's take a look at this. We have Mars. So this is going to be like passion. This is going to be like some kind of movement, some kind of drive, some kind of energy. You have the 8th house here. I don't know if you can see that or not, but you have 8. So this is going to be like transformation, rebirth, and then you also have, I want to say, Gemini. So Gemini is going to be like some kind of communication, curiosity. Okay, so someone may be curious about some kind of transformation or some kind of direction that you're going. When we're looking at the other, we have numerology, which, you know, the 6 in numerology is all about responsibilities. Maybe you're a caretaker. Maybe you have to take care of something. Maybe there's a responsibility. Waxing gibbous, this is going to be you learning something new. This is falling under that transformation, right? So maybe you're taking action on some responsibilities. There's some kind of transformation here with, you know, some kind of learning something new. You're learning something new. The air energy, it's all about igniting a change. So let's see where we're going. We're going to use the Mermaid decks for Mermaid Monday. Let me put these up here. Okay, let's see. So it looks like there's going to be some action taken. Someone's curious about this. Protection. Okay, so you are highly protected. Keep some aquamarine close. Mermaid's tears have been known to create these precious gems. All right, so you were highly protected during this change, during this transformation. Meditate. You were being called to, you know, make some quiet time. You know, I keep getting the message of sit in stillness, be still, okay? That's where you get, you know, you get a lot of answers in stillness, rescue. All right. Help others in need or ask for assistance when you need it. So, you know, you're making some changes here. You're taking care of some kind of responsibilities, but there is definitely a change in the wind, perseverance. So somebody may have, you know, really been working at something. All right, let's take a look at, where do we want to go? Over here. Let's talk about this protection. Ease. Okay, so may it be effortless. Whatever you have coming in, whatever this change is, you're coming into a time of ease. Okay, you know, looking at this, it's kind of like you have been going at this alone. It kind of looks like an island to me, right? And maybe you're not supposed to be an island anymore. Maybe you're supposed to stretch, you know, may you extend your reach, and that's it. You are not, you're coming out of some kind of isolation here and you're reaching others. As you meditate, you're going to start getting the idea of how and what you are supposed to be doing, right? How are you reaching out to others? What are you supposed to do? I think somebody is at like a crossroad where they're just kind of like, where am I supposed to go? What am I supposed to do? You know that you're meant for more. Balance. May you find equilibrium in motion. So as you are moving, you know, whether you are helping others or others are helping you, I'm kind of getting like, I'm getting more of like reciprocity. You need to find the balance of help and accepting help. What's underneath? Curious. I think we got that a couple of times. So may you be open and explore, right? So you've been staying the course, but it's time for you to get curious of what else is out there. All right, let's talk about this. Protection. Ooh. Yeah. So there definitely has been some heartbreak with the 3 of Swords. So I feel like maybe you put yourself into like this island. You put yourself in isolation because of heartbreak, because of loss, because, there was some kind of hurt here. It's time for you to come out. It's time for you to come out of this isolation. Yeah, look at you, wounded warrior. So you definitely have persevered. You kept pushing even during times where you didn't know what was going to happen. I do feel right now you are being called to sit in stillness. You will find your answers in stillness. Connect to the divine. There's something about really working on some grounding. I'm seeing someone kind of meditating, maybe in a grassy area by the water, page of air. So it's like you've kind of been watching, you've kind of been learning, and it's like, okay, I'm starting to understand, like, I do need to have more balance. I can't just keep giving. I can't just keep pouring out into others and not having anything come back. Yeah, Two of Earth, and this is Two of Pentacles, right? So there could be a sense of overwhelm. There could be a sense of really just needing to find your footing again, right? So, you're coming out of this energy of loss. You're coming out of this energy. They're saying the word despair. And now it's about you really finding this footing. It's finding that solid ground. Multitasking, they're saying multitasking. So maybe you're learning how to multitask. Six of Water. So this is that Six of Cups energy. In the past, maybe you're thinking a lot about the past. Maybe you've had to persevere through something that happened in the past, and you are, may you extend your reach. Whatever happened in the past, I feel like you learned something. Whatever you learned and pushed through, got through to the other side. This is what you're meant to tell people. This is what you're meant to share. Okay, Ace of Air. You have a lot more clarity as you have found more balance. You have, I want to say like it's a breakthrough, because I really do feel like somebody's at a crossroads. I really do feel like somebody is kind of, they're unsure of that next step. 10 of Earth, well, it leads to this 10 of Pentacles, right? So something that you're about to walk into, something that makes you very happy, something that makes you feel very fulfilled. I had a conversation with somebody last night, and there are a lot of people, they have this idea, well, my job pays the bills, but I don't love it. I think you're supposed to be curious about how can you feel fulfilled and still bring in that stability and that security, right? Again, this High Priestess here, this is like you really listening to that intuition, being guided by the divine itself. Seven of Fire, right? You're incredibly protected. It's also like you defending what you want. It's not just about your protection, but it's also about you defending what you want. King of Earth, you have a really good head on your shoulders. You're very, secure. You're very stable. You know how to ground. But this is also like business. You're a business person. You have a really good mindset for business. Queen of Fire, this is like you're understanding, like, you ultimately hold your happiness in your hands. And it's time for you to take that lead, right? Two of Air. It's time to make a decision. What way do you want to go? And it's almost like, what? It's time for you to take that blind leap. Take that blind leap, because ultimately, look, it's going to help you overcome some kind of obstacle. Hanged Man, it's release, it's surrender, it's let it go. Let it go and let God is what they're saying. Wheel of Fortune, things are changing. Life is a cycle. You may have been down on your luck with this 3 of air, and now it's time for you to step into the energy of more destiny, fate, good luck, good karma, good fortune. 3 of water, 3 of water, this is that 3 of cups energy. There's celebration when you work with others. So again, it's the need for you to come out of isolation. Yes, you have some questions. What way are we going? But the moon energy is that Cancer energy, right? So ultimately, it is leading you, your intuition leading you to that house and that home, right? Feeling safe, feeling secure. 8 of fire. A lot of things are gaining momentum right now. So this could be why you're questioning what direction you need to go. King of fire. Take the lead. Be bold. Take the lead. King of water. You are emotionally mature. You have the ability to calm the waters around you, that storm that you feel like you're in. And that's why they're really calling you to step back. Be still. In stillness, you will get that direction, Queen of Water. Yeah, nurture yourself as you go through these changes and really pour into yourself. There's things to think about. You guys need to drink more water. Okay, definitely drink more water. I think a lot of you are going through, ascensions and upgrades and all those things. So it's so important for you to take care of yourself right now. Knight of Earth. So this is the Knight of Pentacles. Yes, you have been working very diligently. You have been maybe a little slow and steadfast, right? The Knight of Pentacles really is like the slowest moving card in the deck, but it also, when you get to that finish line, it is the most stable because you've put the work in, because you've built on solid ground. Keep moving forward. Okay, remain focused on what it is that you want to do, where you want to go, and keep moving forward. Yeah, you're going to get some kind of the letter. You're going to get some kind of information, some kind of communication that really helps you to make this decision. Where is it that you want to go? Because ultimately, it leads to celebration, the 4 of Wands. All right, let's see. Where do they want to go here? I'm going to pull you. Let's do a couple of these. Let's see what they want to tell you here with these cards. Abundance. So you definitely are stepping into some abundance, health, wealth, joy, happiness, all the things, right? The past. There is something about letting the past go. I'm looking at this butterfly here. There's a major transformation. It's blue. There's something that you are meant to speak on. There's something that you are meant to communicate something in. Yeah, so fun, right? I'm putting this under protection. So to me, this is you really know what you love, do what you love, right? And it's when you start listening to your heart, you start having more joy and happiness. This is how you overcome so many things. Have more fun. Invite joy into your everyday. This is what's going to also help protect your energy along the way. It's raising that vibration. You also manifest. Exactly. So a lot of you are in this manifestation mode. So be very aware of your energy. Be very aware of the things that you are saying to yourself and what you are speaking out, right? So meditate. Really keep pushing through, and it's kind of just push through the past. You're now in it, you're turning over a new leaf, and look at that feather here. You have your angels, your guides, your ancestors are here helping you to do this. They also want to reach out to you during meditation. Maybe you need to talk more to your angels right now. Them. Allow them to watch, right? This is that there needs to be that balance between taking care of others and taking care of yourself. The direction that you're meant to go. Sometimes it starts out kind of quiet. You're by yourself, you're doing things alone. Allow the past to just look Let them, they're definitely, you have people watching. You have, and that, we have the page of air. You definitely have people watching, what you're going through, what you were doing. But it's almost like these people are replaying the past, I'm looking at this cassette, right? They're still sitting in that, that programming, you've moved on from this. Let's see. Yeah, you have star energy. It is written in the stars what you are meant to do, where you are meant to go. Star energy, you are meant to be seen. You are meant to be seen. You are also meant to speak what's in your heart. All right? Living in the moment. It is finding that joy, that happiness, that moment. It's finding it in the now. We're not constantly thinking about the past. We're not constantly thinking about the future, but we are living in the moment now, finding joy, finding happiness, finding that abundance in our lives at this very moment. That's ultimately what's helping you to manifest what it is that you want. It's you keeping that vibration high, having the courage to step out. Look at that. You have the ability, you have the courage to do this. You have to believe in yourself though, right? Turn your back to them, whether these are thoughts, whether these are feelings, whether these are people, because ultimately you are free. You are free. You are free to speak what comes from your heart. There's nothing holding you back but yourself. I love it. The time is now, guys. The time is now. I love this for you. All right, so listen, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that this message gives you some confirmation, some clarity on what it is that you are thinking about at this moment. I will see you guys again soon. Don't forget to leave a comment, subscribe, and like the video. And if you guys are interested in a personal, please don't hesitate to reach out. All of the information will be in the description below.